In the summer of 1994, the French Riviera glittered under the Mediterranean sun. Cannes, a city of luxury, glamour, and wealth, was at its peak season. But behind the beauty, behind the laughter of the elite, a storm was brewing. A team of thieves was about to pull off a robbery so audacious, so cleanly executed, it would enter history as one of the greatest jewel heists of all time. At the Carlton Hotel, diamonds worth more than $60 million vanished in broad daylight. No one saw it coming, no one could stop it. And to this day, the jewels have never been found. Cannes is more than a city. It is a playground for the rich and famous. Each summer, film stars, billionaires, and royalty descend on its golden shores. But the crown jewel of the Riviera is the Carlton Hotel, a palace of marble, chandeliers, and old-world luxury. The Carlton is not just a hotel. It is a stage where the powerful show their wealth and the world watches with envy. Inside, exhibitions of priceless jewelry dazzle the eyes of guests. Diamonds, sapphires, emeralds, shimmering in glass cases under soft lights. It was a show of wealth, a promise of security, and a temptation for anyone bold enough to take the risk. On August 11, 1994, that temptation proved irresistible. The day began like any other. Tourists drifted through the hotel lobby. Guests admired the sparkling jewelry on display, whispering in awe at stones worth more than most houses. Security men stood at their post, confident but relaxed. To them, the Carlton was a fortress, untouchable. But three men were already inside. They looked ordinary, even stylish, blending seamlessly with the wealthy crowd. They were not nervous, they were not rushing. They moved with purpose, their eyes sharp, studying the room, the guards, the glass cases. Every step, every glance had been planned. They were not amateurs, they were predators. Suddenly, the calm shattered. In a blur of motion, the man produced pistols. Shouts erupted. The crack of gunfire echoed across the marble halls. Not real bullets, but blanks. Loud enough to terrify, loud enough to paralyze. Guests screamed, ducking under tables, scrambling for safety. The thieves moved like a machine, each man knowing exactly what to do. One held the crowd at bay, weapon raised. Another smashed the glass cases with brutal efficiency. Diamonds and gemstones scattered across velvet displays, scooped up by gloves handed to bags already waiting. In under a minute, millions of dollars worth of jewels were in their possession. Witnesses later described the scenes as surreal, chaos erupting in a place of elegance. The chandeliers trembled with the sound of shots. The priceless carpets were littered with shattered glass. Security froze, caught off guard, their weapons useless against the speed and precision of the attack. But the thieves did not fire a single real bullet. They did not kill, they did not even injure. They did not need to. Fear itself was their greatest weapon. And then, as quickly as it began, it was over. In less than 3 minutes, the man slipped out of the Carlton, bags heavy with glittering treasure. No gunfights, no chase, just silence. By the time police arrived, the thieves are gone, swallowed by the crowded streets of Cannes. Somewhere beyond the glamour of the Riviera, three men were now holding one of the largest hauls of diamonds in history. $60 million in stolen gems evaporated into the shadows. The French police swarmed the hotel. Investigators combed the shattered cases, desperate for clues. How had this happened in broad daylight at one of the most prestigious hotels in Europe? Theories spread like wildfire. Some pointed to organized crime syndicates, perhaps the Russian mafia. Others say the infamous Pink Panthers, a network of jewel thieves notorious for elegance and precision. But no evidence stuck. No evidence were ever recovered. No arrests led to the treasure. The trail went cold almost as quickly as the thieves disappeared. The Carlton Hotel Diamond Heist became more than a robbery. It became a legend, a crime started by investigators, envied by thieves, and whispered about in harsh tones across Europe. Unlike violent stick-ups or messy burglaries, this was something else, a robbery that unfolded like a perfectly rehearsed performance. No lives lost, no mistakes, just a devastatingly simple truth. In a matter of minutes, millions in diamonds were taken, and the thieves walked away untouched. The Carlton Hotel was hosted kings, queens, and movie stars. But in August of 1994, it hosted something far darker, a crime of elegance and audacity. The diamonds remain missing, the thieves remain ghosts, and the story remains a haunting reminder that even in the world of glamour, beauty, and wealth, shadows always lurk. Diamonds may be forever, but so too, it seems, are mysteries.